All right, hi everybody. It is week 5. Things are overall going pretty well. Our mileage goal this week is 28 miles. I am hearing that we may be getting close to finding a sponsor for shoes, keeping my fingers crossed for that. I have some other equipment things that I want to get. I want to go shopping and I'll just sit there. I was talking to Michelle about what happens if it rains and the kinds of things that I'm going to need if I'm running soaking wet for 26.2 miles. She suggested compression socks, so I'm going to go looking for those. There's some kind of it's like a toe lube, but it's so your toes aren't rubbing and they don't get bloody and disgusting. So we're going to go back to Run With Us and see if I can get some help with the extra things that I need. But so far so good. 28 miles, here we go. Good morning. It is Tuesday, September 23rd, week 5. We'll call this day 1. Just finished a 4-mile run. Took a new trail this time. Took me around the park, which gives me a big hill on one side. And then Kenny wanted me to run the hill during my run. So I went up and down that twice late in the run. Time wasn't great, but I was taking it really easy. It's 4 miles, I did it in 45:23. So much slower than I have been running, but on purpose because I want to make sure that these knees keep getting better instead of worse. So no sharp pains, a couple of twinges throughout, but overall the knees felt pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go ice them and some breakfast, and then we've got some more workouts to do today. We've got some kettlebell stuff, and then Kenny wants me to do 4 to 6 laps around the outer loop in the park. So it's an okay start considering. All right, I'm back at Run With Us because I needed a couple pieces of equipment that I didn't know that I need. So Adrian's helping me again.
How you doing?
Okay, so I came in looking for compression socks. I'm hoping to avoid all discomfort as I run the marathon, which I think is realistic.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what did I get?
Well, what we can get, today we got no-show socks, compression for your
socks?
feet, just to prevent any friction between your toes.
Great.
And also what you can get maybe some compression tights, so that way you prevent any friction between your thighs, and definitely we prevent any cramping or pull muscles in the hamstrings.
And is there like toe lubricant too that I could use with these? Should I still use it or?
No, just the socks will do the job itself. You don't have, unless if you wear something loose or loose socks, but compression socks will take care of it.
Is there anything else you can think of that I might need as far as clothing, equipment, to make?
Maybe just a windbreaker, a jacket that is easier just to actually wet and dry out faster and quicker.
Oh, that's nice.
Just to put it in that. Just the shoes really nice and tight, not too tight also.
Yeah.
Your feet is not gonna swell as much because they're gonna be rainy.
Yeah.
So just be careful with that.
Oh, and do you guys have Huma, the gels?
Yes, we have Huma.
Yeah?
So we can try those as well. And the recovery gel also as well.
Oh, it's both?
Yeah, so we can try both.
I'm not gonna lie, some of those gels are nasty.
I know. Oh, trust me. I don't do any of those, but
Have you run a marathon?
yes.
How many marathons have you run?
5.
You still do them or have you
No,
stopped?
I stopped.
Because it ruins your body, right?
It takes a long time. The training. Just keep stretching, keep icing, and just be consistent of the recovery. So that way we don't damage any muscles and we prevent more injuries or less injury sessions.
All right. Thanks, man. I am getting in part 2 of what was supposed to be a 3-part workout today. Part 1 was this morning. Part 2 was kettlebell work. I'm almost done with the kettlebell work. I've added in a dumbbell press from the floor and some core work. But I wanted to capture a little bit of this because this is one of those days where being a dad just gets in the way of training for a marathon. So this is the best I'm gonna be able to do. My evening run is next from the schedule. All right, I'm gonna go finish up. I won't bore you with more kettlebell. What are those called? Kettlebell swings. Yeah, I think it's just a kettlebell swing. Sorry, I think it's a Black Widow. Do you want to go see it? Oh yeah, check this out. You see it? I don't know if you can saw it, but full-on Black Widow. Black Widows like basketball hoops. I'm not gonna get bit by that bugger. All right, week 5, day 2. Just completed my morning 4-mile run. Same route as yesterday, using the hills. I'm still taking it easy, especially at the beginning. Heated my knees beforehand. Did the same yesterday, I don't remember if I said that or not. It was better. Finished in 43:20.
29 this morning, and that's with getting caught at a couple lights, so really my pace is a little better than my knees. Felt pretty good in this run, actually. My left knee gave me a little twinge at one point sometime in the first or second mile, but then was fine. My right knee gave me a couple little dull aches throughout, but only a couple, not bad. That being said, I am going to see the doctor today, so we'll see what he or she has to say about them. And I texted with Michelle yesterday, and she wants me to foam roll more, which is probably a good idea. It's the worst, it really hurts. But I guess that's the point.
Hey, good morning. I'm being quiet because everyone's asleep, but I thought I'd give you a quick insight as to what I'm doing before I run in the morning. It starts with this. So I'm heating my knees up, and then I do a stretch, and then I head out and start the run. So that's what it's come to. Also, I'm running in the tank top today, so we'll see how that goes. I got to the doctor yesterday. He told me I have an inflamed plica, which is essentially like the joint lining in the knee. And the good news is it's fine to keep training. Just keep doing the icing and heat, particularly icing 15 minutes after each run and Advil. So, good news. We're doing just 4 miles each day this week, nice and easy, but no damage to be worried about in the knees. So, relief. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up and stretch.
Hey. 4 miles. I added one more run up the hill because even though on Google Maps it shows my route was 4 miles, I drove it yesterday and it was a little short via the car. Anyway, so I added another run up the hill, which hacked on another almost 0.4 miles, which should bring me up to maybe even a little over 4. All as an explanation for my time of 46:44. Good news, my right knee felt great, like almost no discomfort. The bad news is my left knee was giving me discomfort most of the race, or the run. But no sharp pains, nothing that I'm worried about now, but I'm gonna ice my left knee first this time. It is day 3. This brings my mileage total for the week so far up to 12. I gotta keep going. Hi there, we're in week 5, day 4 now, another 4 miles. Still not pushing it, but I tried to go a little quicker today because my knees were feeling okay. Did 3 times up the hill again, so it's a total of 4 hills on this run, 4 pretty good sized hills. Finished in 44 minutes, 2 seconds. So not bad, it's like almost 3 minutes off what I did yesterday. So good, and like no new pain. Both knees felt pretty good today. My right knee's giving me a little something, but so much better than last week. I am getting back into the routine of making sure I'm doing some upper body stuff in the evening. So last night I did ab rollouts with a resistance band and then resistance band push-ups. Doesn't sound like a lot because it's not a lot, but it's something. Good morning. It is Friday, week 5, day 5, 4 miles in 43:09. Same hilly course. Knees felt even better today. Right knee was giving me nothing until I finished the hills. Then it was aching a little bit, but now it's okay. Left knee was pretty good all the way through. A little achy in the first mile, but then that went away too. So good, definite improvement throughout the week. Got a little quicker. I got lucky with the lights today too. I go through a big intersection both ways, and you know, sometimes I get stuck, but today was pretty good. I don't know, that's 20 miles for this week so far. We'll see what Kenny wants me to do this weekend. Anel and I are going on a date tonight, so you can all just relax. We're gonna go out to dinner, and then we're gonna go see Ronnie Chang. He did a stand-up set before Anel and I went up to give our speech, and it's really funny. So looking forward to seeing his show tonight. All right, not a bad week 5. I got all 28 miles in. Anel and I went out on a date.
We finally went out on a date.
I don't know if I'd say finally. I would be like, we went on a date. Maybe we just, you know, like, we went on a date. It was awesome.
It's a long time coming.
All right, we went to see Ronnie Chang. He was filming his Netflix special at the Alex in Glendale.
Good, you remember.
This is definitely the first time that we're talking about this, and I absolutely remembered that it was Glendale. We know Ronnie Chang because he was at Culture Ball this year in Birmingham, supporting KultureCity, just like you. We went to see his show, and it was freaking hilarious.
It was awesome. It was so
good.
awesome. He's so hilarious. He's so funny. It's so great to see a comedian who has such a great, different take on the world.
But it was running really late. First, we went...
It was not right.
Yes, it was.
Well, I will only say this. He's a comedian, and so, like, comedy is kind of like a late night thing.
Well, he had 2 shows. He had a 7:30 show and a 9:30 show. And I knew she would make fun of me if we went to the 7:30 show.
I know that before I go out, I'll take a little nap, you know, a disco nap, so that I can have more energy because I get going when I'm out, because I'm excited to go out because I don't get to go out. I'm out and I'm having fun, and then I always get the, okay, it's time to go, and it's like, oh, darn it, because I know he has to go and like work out or do something, so.
Listen, it's kind of the reality of where we are right now. Like, not only had I run 28 miles during the week. Anyway, so the show didn't start until after 10. It got late.
Comedy clubs are a late night thing, Dad.
I am a dad. I got tired. So I texted Ronnie. I was like, I'm so sorry. We have to get back. Over at, what, 11:30 or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like, late.
It was really late. I will say you were like, we gotta go. I have to go to sleep.
So it was like a nice end to the week. And in another, like, 5 or 6 weeks, we'll, like, go on another date. I'm kidding. We'll go sooner. Check them out. Please donate to KultureCity. Okay, what are you doing?
Working on the channel art.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, nice. Looks like I'm drooling.
Yeah, it does. You know what? You're drooling.
Stop! You're so mean. No.
I'm so putting that.
No.
Fine, I'll put less
Sweat's fine.
tears.
Thank you. No.
Fine.
You can make sweat. You can put some more sweat on my forehead. Yeah. That's good. I think that's good.
This was drawn with a 10-year-old's finger. With
No, not with. That's creepy.